Well, scholars at the 55th Convocation Lecture of the University of Lagos have stressed the need for successful economic transformation in Nigeria through sustainable institutions. The lecture, which serves as a summon of scholars and witness in-depth discussions on ways in which universities can serve as hubs for development and wealth creation. Senior correspondent Sharon Ijasan has details in this report.
The 55th Convocation Lecture of the University of Lagos UNILAG started with an academic procession. Then, the host of the event and the Vice-Chancellor of the university, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, addressed the university community on the theme for the discussion.
Higher education has long been a pathway out of poverty, enabling individuals to break the cycles of inequality. But the traditional view of a university as an ivory tower of intellectual pursuit is increasingly outdated. Universities can no longer be mere repositories of knowledge. They must be dynamic players in the creation of wealth and the advancement of societies.
Development hub for wealth creation.
The 55th Convocation Lecturer Tayo Aduloju of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group stressed that successful economic transformation requires a national consensus on education.
So that's something that we need to solve for. Alignment involves collaboration between industry and government to establish clear vision for the future, and then the integrating of educational agendas in university to align. The second is proposals that establish collaborative frameworks between academic centers of excellence. So in the case of the Apollo project, the universities were not assembled by region. They were assembled by what are the centers of excellence needed to drive this frontier target of the country, and that's how they were pulled together.
The convocation lecturer analyzed the development definition and its scope of application.
If you are industrializing and you don't have the capacity and you need to borrow the capacity today, education answers the question where you will house the know-how to build the capacity tomorrow. But if you build your industrial policy based on just bringing people to exploit your resources with no capacity to build your own, then you end up where we are.
A former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Fashola, who served as the 55th UNILAG Convocation Lecture Chairman, appraised the lecture delivered. He also spoke about the need for sustainable institutions in Nigeria.
Example of putting capacities of individuals into an institution. And of course, there's a debate. That's why I asked whether it is still existing. People talk about institutions without necessarily focusing enough on the individuals. But the truth is that institutions are developed and destroyed by individuals. When institutions do well, it is good men and women who have done well. And when institutions do otherwise, it is men and women who drop the ball.
The university community across the country have been challenged towards ensuring that they optimize their potential, towards ensuring national development and wealth creation. Sharon Ijasan, TVC News.